Hi everyone, this is Cody Smith, and today I just wanted to start off by asking you guys a question, which is the point of this video. What does freedom and independence mean to you? Because for me personally, freedom and independence means being able to physically do things, the activities of daily living, and what I need to be able to do to survive on my own, with as little, if any, assistance from someone else as possible so that I can be free to make my own decisions and live my life on my own terms as a person with a disability, because I know that, for example, my family, my parents, they're not going to live forever, and I want to be as independent as possible. And right now, since I don't have that physical option, I try to do so with words by talking to people about what living with a disability is like so that society can better understand not only the medical side, which is freely available online, but also the experience side, because they're two sides of the same coin. And if you're only looking at the medical side, you're only reading half the story, so to speak. So you need to talk to us and learn the experience side so you can learn the truth and see, like, okay, there's all these stereotypes out there thanks to the medical world, but what's it really like in the disability world? How much of this is true? How much of this is false? How much of this is just guesswork? And of course, when you think about it, person to person, case to case, different things are going to be true for different people, different things are going to be false for different people, and so on and so forth. So it's not a one size fits all, and we're all going to have our own way of doing things and dealing with our problems and overcoming our obstacles, have our own strengths and weaknesses. So we're no different than anyone else, and it doesn't matter who you are or what your circumstances are. You need to define for yourself, what is freedom, what is independence, what does that look like for me, what do I want, who am I, and what is my path to getting from where I am to where I want to be, and what are the quote unquote traditional steps, where if I were to Google how to do this, what would come up and as the steps and the process that society would expect me to go through in order to obtain this goal. And then it would be, okay, as I go through each individual step, how do I need to modify the way I do this so that it works for me? And that is what the underlying question is, because that is what peer support is about, is talking to people about those sorts of things as a peer support specialist and learning, okay, and learning from them their struggles and what they're going through, and sharing ideas and bouncing ideas off of each other and giving a little bit of guidance as a peer support specialist. But ultimately, the person who is seeking peer support, the client, is the one who makes the ultimate decision and decides, okay, this is the direction I'm going in, this is how I'm going to do it. It's your choice, it is your plan. I'm only following along so that when we hit a roadblock or a pitfall, I can help you remove it, avoid it, get out of it, whatever the case may be. But ultimately, it is your doing, and you have to be the one to follow the path, put in the work, and achieve the goal, because it's yours. It's your life, it's your goal, it's your desire, not mine. And what works for me is not going to work for you, because we're two separate people with different strengths and weaknesses, goals and desires, as well as different mindsets and free will. So we're all going to do things differently no matter what. And that is what I want to emphasize to everyone. We have to find our own way. Thanks everyone. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow for another video. Bye everyone.